curbing addiction. The state of Ohio announcing a gambling addiction program. Tonight, many wondering if the problem is growing.
Ohio is earning millions of dollars from a casino tax to help deal with gambling addiction. More than 200 people were treated last year.
But experts, Kurt, say that number could be growing. 10 TV's Jim Heath is live in the newsroom tonight with more on that. Jim.
Tracy, Kurt, 250,000 Ohioans are believed to be at risk for gambling addiction. Casinos say they're now doing their part, providing millions of dollars in tax revenue for prevention and treatment.
Ohio's 4 casinos are required to set aside 2% of their revenue for gambling addiction.
Addictive illness, whether it involves alcohol or gambling, is a disease of the brain with behavioral implications.
Paul Coleman from Maryhaven says gambling addiction can be as damaging to an individual as alcohol and drug abuse.
But the earlier you can intervene, the greater your chances for recovery are.
State officials estimate that 250,000 Ohioans are addicted to gambling or at risk. The 2% casino tax generates $4.9 million. Next year, counties will receive $3.8 million to help gambling addiction. The state plans to use $335,000 for ads and promotional campaigns.
When I place a bet and you win, there's the thrill, and I'd want to bet again. And if I'd lose, then I'd want to bet again right away to win back what I just lost.
Justin Gale describes himself as a recovering compulsive gambler who fought the addiction for 35 years.
Any money a compulsive gambler can get their hands on, they're betting it.
Casinos don't deny that gambling addiction exists. A Penn National spokesman said, quote, the gaming industry nationwide recognizes that although problem gaming afflicts a very small percentage of our customers, it needs to be addressed by the industry. That's why we work every day to educate our employees and customers on the signs of problem gaming.
Prevention is so important, and early intervention is so important.
Paul Coleman also adds that gambling addiction is likely to grow over time, but he says for younger generations, it is not necessarily the standing casinos that will be the problem, but the internet, and that could open up even more issues for the state to consider in the future. Live in the newsroom, Jim Heath, 10 TV News.